Today we're going to be talking about the Aldelo Express for the mobile operations. We're going to be talking about the Aldelo Express for Android specifically, and how this can be used as a standalone POS terminal. So we're going to identify the mobile merchants that we're talking about. These guys can be anything like food trucks, something that's going to be used very mobile, very easy to use. In a food truck would be a perfect application. What's becoming more and more popular now are food delivery services, where we used to start off with like catering services. While that is very viable and a handheld POS device can be used in a catering situation, that's now expanded to be even more so. You can now have absolute food delivery for raw goods as well as finished meals ready to go. So a food delivery service is a great opportunity for the point of sale device. Of course, traditional door delivery, pizzas, and other type of deliveries, those can be used. The handhelds can be used at the door, along with a credit card Wi-Fi device that allows us to take the credit cards at the door. Of course, I have it here poolside, but that can also be any kind of waitress situation where the waiter waitress is going to the table. In this case, I was expanding the idea to include poolside, beachside. I even had a customer one time that had a park across the street. They would take their handheld literally across the street, take orders there in the park, and have food runners bring the food over when it was prepared. So expanding out beyond the four doors of the restaurant is certainly something that can be done using the mobile device. Street vendors. Some cities have a lot of street vendors. These are generally not just a one-off deal. These can be I'm going to use the word chain, but they can be a group of different street carts that will use the handheld to as a point of sale device. This is really is handy with theme parks here in Orlando where I live. They have a lot of carts that are used around the park, and in those carts, they don't have a cash register. They have a handheld device. Uh, it's the size of a cell phone. That's what they use. And one of the more unique ones I've ever seen is an absolute beer truck. In this picture, a fire truck was converted to have taps on the side where they actually pour the beer out the side of the truck. First time I saw this was at a softball game, and the beer vendor drove up, opened up the sliding doors, and he started selling beer out the side of his truck. So this is another good opportunity for a handheld. And the last I had on my list were food festivals, something like the weekend festivals, antique festivals, just anything that would have a large gathering of people, and you can pop up a tent and serve food. Kind of like catering, but it is not. It's a food court, if you will, at a food festival or weekend festivals. All of these are good opportunities for you to uh, expand into food delivery or food selling using the handheld in the mobile express app. So what do they need? What do mobile merchants need? From a hardware perspective, they're going to need something lightweight, something that's easy, portable, something they can almost put in their pocket as they walk around and serve. So a lightweight device is absolutely key. You're looking at here is the unit that we sell. It is a Android device. It has an app that you load from an Android store. It is a native app. It's not running under a browser. It is actually an app meant to run on an Android device. But it doesn't have to be this particular device. It can be a cell phone. It can be any small footprint like device that you have here. It has to be portable, obviously. And in this case, we're saying it doesn't have to be a terminal base. It can be a handheld or a portable device. Obviously, low cost is key. You don't want to be spending a lot of money on this. And that's where Android comes into play. It can actually even run on a personal cell phone. So if your customer has a cell phone, they can use the app on that phone and not have to buy a point of sale terminal. Of course, it has to be EMV capable, and our device is. So that would be these are the four things I came up with as far as hardware requirements. Oh, and the ability to use it as a POS terminal. You could take this device, set it on the counter on top of a cash drawer, and have a total POS device right there. So you really have to have this ability to do all of these things. From a software standpoint, it needs to be a full POS, not a shaved down or a scaled down version. So the Aldelo Express for Android is a full POS software. All the functions that you have in the iPad version, you have in the Android version, with a few exceptions. The, the Android version is about two versions behind the iPad. So there are a few things, but a few that are not in the Android version that are in the iPad version. Otherwise, you got full POS capabilities. You got the delivery software. You've got table management. You've got the email communications. You have Mesa Plus, gift cards, loyalty. All those things are in the Android app for the point of sale. So it is a full POS system. I mentioned gift cards and loyalty. Those are things that are included in this. And then another one that is really important is the QR code ordering. And that we know you could take that QR code, blow it up, put it on the side of the food truck, and let the people use their own device to order at that food truck. So this is going to greatly speed up the process and let people actually place their own orders. So QR code ordering is a huge opportunity for the market with regard to mobile merchants. Here are some of the other features that we have. That this is a screenshot from our website. So as you can see, it is very, very full featured. Gives you the opportunity to have a full point of sale device on an Android cell phone. So as you see, the software is full featured. It can run on a lightweight Android device. It will run remote printers, kitchen videos. It will run cash drawers. It does have the Mesa Plus, so you do have the online ordering, QR codes, gift cards, loyalty, all those different things. Even if you look on the picture screen here, you can even have sign on the Android. So, are there any questions?